Sunday Night Heat from the Steel City. We're back, and Stevie Richards he's looking for answers. Because last week, I don't know if you remember, I'll take you back. He was chuffed. He returned to Sunday Night Heat. He by his accounts, he thinks he ran a pretty good show, and I'm being inclined to agree with him. I think he might even be a better GM than Heyman and Vinny Rue. He's shown potential, and trust me, Vince McMahon's watching. You know how Dario Cueto got the endorsement on Velocity?
Yeah.
Oh, Vince is paying a visit to Stevie soon.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying. But he's demanding answers for the attack, the brutal attack he had after the lights went out last week. And all we get on the screen is the number 7. What does it mean? Who knows? Oh. And then we swirl on in the spooky weirdness continues as we come from commercial, and the screen's just like, why is there a coffin? And then Alex the Black just comes out of it, and he has a match with Eric Young, and he just kicks him, and he wins.
Oh, nice. It's also important to mention that was the official debut of a new manager.
Oh yeah, James Mitchell's now Alistair Black's manager. I forgot I did that. Coffins and cocks rise, guys.
Coffins and cocks.
So, I guess this is where my attention was lying. Obviously, Eric Young's kind of been investigating Matt Hardy because he doesn't believe he's broken still. He's getting sick of it. He's like, you're a fool. I don't know why he's turned into the count. 1 fool. 2 Vanguard. Anyway, he's like, yes, come to the compound, and you will find your answers. I can't do the Matt Hardy, but
I don't think it's too bad.
On Raw, Eric Young will get to go to the compound again, and Matt Hardy's going to give him everything he needs. And then we had a random match where Matt Riddle just won.
This screams heat to me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, this is what I live for. That's
what I was thinking.
This is my segment of the night.
It got a decent rating, to be fair, D+.
I'm surprised that's not the main event.
It was my main event. But who? Oh, right, yeah, he needs to be better. He can be better now. Below average. It's probably better than what he's doing. Yeah, so, like, backstage, like, Stevie Richards is still, he's like looking for answers, really. He's just like pacing the hall back and forwards. He's asking like, hey, have you seen anything? What's going on? And then Bliss comes in. She's like, listen, none of that's important. What's important is that we're getting screwed here. And she's basically saying, why aren't we getting like, we're getting screwed over, man. And she's like, alright, well, if you win, whoever wins this 4-way women main event tonight, they're in the tag match at Mania. So that's just a short segment. And he was my favourite segment.
Sheamus is on heat.
Hey, we need the stars in, right? Sheamus is sick of all this MMA talk. He doesn't just have Cain Velasquez. He's got Conor McGregor now. He's got Lashley. He's got, others. There's others that are soon to come in that I can't say. He's sick of it, man. And he's like, listen, right, they're all nutting. And he goes down to an MMA gym in like somewhere in Ireland. And he finds like the little like what's the smallest class? It's like flyweight or something. Well, no, not flyweight. The featherweight or something. Like the tiny ones, the tiniest ones, the ones that are like a Euro favour, like the really tiny ones.
Yeah.
He finds them and he goes, Kane, right? This is what I'm gonna do to you at Mania, and he fucking beats the shit out of him. It's kind of like that TNA one where Jarrett beats up the kids.
Yeah, I love it. I think that's great.
He was like, is that it, fella? He's like slapping him over. Is that all you got?
I don't know if you've seen it. Have you ever seen the fucking segment from... I don't know if it featured on NXT or NXT UK, but they showed it on the takeover where Walter was like slapping the guys around in the performance centre.
It's kind of like that,
Like, they were literally getting like a fucking like an induction to the performance center and just start slapping them around.
It's in that ilk of him just. It's basically making Sheamus look like a bit of a knob.
I can just imagine him going around bro kicking people.
He's like, why aren't you getting up, fella? Pound for pound, my ass. All of that.
Oh.
Main event time. They're in the main. They've made it to Mania because Bliss has won them the chance to win the tag titles again. The tag titles they were stripped of, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, and you didn't need to see that.
No, that's what they're staying for, man.
If you stuck around, you got to see Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan won.
Man, that's what they were paying for. That's why they were staying.
Yeah, I guess, and that's heat. Let's see on Raw.